What is a confidentiality agreement in event contracts? Have you ever wondered how event planners keep sensitive information under wraps? Today, we are discussing the role of a confidentiality agreement in event contracts and why it matters. A confidentiality agreement is a legally binding contract that ensures all parties involved, such as event organizers, vendors, sponsors, or participants, keep certain information private. This agreement is essential for protecting sensitive details related to the event. What type of information does this cover? It includes planning logistics, participant data, sponsorship arrangements, financial information, and proprietary technology or intellectual property. The agreement clearly defines what information is considered confidential. This may include event schedules, attendee lists, contract terms with sponsors, and budget details. Next, let's talk about the obligations of the parties involved. The agreement outlines how to maintain confidentiality. This includes how to store and handle the information, restrictions on sharing it with others, and steps to take if a breach occurs. It is also important to note that the agreement defines exceptions where confidentiality does not apply. For instance, if information is already public or legally required to be disclosed, it may not be covered by the agreement. Including a confidentiality agreement in your event contracts helps protect your competitive advantage and builds trust with partners and clients. It ensures that sensitive information shared during negotiations or planning remains protected. This reduces the risk of leaks that could harm your event's success or reputation. Here are some practical tips for using confidentiality agreements in event planning. Always define confidential information specifically to avoid any confusion. Clearly communicate the obligations and restrictions to all parties involved. Tailor the agreement to fit the nature of the event and the type of information shared. Using confidentiality agreements early in negotiations is also wise. This protects sensitive details from the start. Lastly, keep copies of signed agreements for legal protection if disputes arise. By incorporating confidentiality agreements thoughtfully, you can protect your event's critical information and maintain professional relationships. This allows you to focus on delivering a successful event without concerns about unauthorized disclosures.